Well, at first, I'm gonna talk about dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone that our body produces when something good happens. But the most important things I'm gonna tell you is that you have monkey brain. Also me. We all of us have monkey brain. That's right. We're human, but we still have some sort of monkey brain in our brain. It's not we are not conscious about all of our brain parts. A lot of things happen in our brain that we don't know. And one of the examples that dopamine can produce on a wrong thing is, for example, let's say video games or social media that you're scrolling and scrolling, scrolling and scrolling with no purpose actually. You're just scrolling for no reason, just to find something good, I think, but you never find it. Uh, for example, watching porn is not good for you if you're curious. For millions of years, we just seen some adult things uh, in real life, but these days in modern life, we are watching at them, we are seeing them, maybe 300 of vaginas in a single day in 10 minutes, for example. Uh, it of course has effect on you. It of course has something to do with your brain, especially your monkey brain. Uh, I'll talk about it later maybe, but let's keep it for now. Uh, One of the most important aspects of gratification is that we have two sort of gratifications. One of them is instant gratification. Instant gratification is actually happens when you're playing video games or that social media things or drugs, when you consume drugs. And there you can actually have instant gratification on good things too. It's not always bad things, but it's easy to fall in the trap of bad things because it's instant. Our monkey brain is responding and telling us what's our desires. So, and the other type of gratification is delayed gratification. Well, delayed gratification is harder, and most of the time actually the reward is higher. Um, for example, you go to the gym, you push hard through your physical limits, uh, or you wait 30 days to get paid for a specific job. There are all delayed gratification, which is harder to do because our brain is not programmed to adapt with delayed gratification. But unfortunately, these days in modern life, actually not in modern, it happened many years ago, many decades ago, but it's not a long time that we couldn't adapt to it. Actually, delayed gratification is harder, and it's more rewarding these days. But you're falling into the trap of instant gratification and bad gratification. It's better to say bad instant gratification, because there are also good instant gratification, like when you eat delicious food, or you listen to music, or maybe you give a hug or a kiss to your girlfriend or even boyfriend. And the next thing I'm gonna tell you, remember this sentence: comfort does not equal happiness. For example, as I mentioned, you'll be playing video games, social media, porn, or watching Netflix for 8 hours plus a day. Your comfort, it's an easy life. You feel good, but it's an instant gratification which has negative effects in long term. It is the most important part, that it has negative effects in long term. You're not getting any reward in long term, and you're actually giving out something. You're giving out your energy. You're not thriving at all. You're just playing video games and scrolling on social media. Try something new, try something better. As me personally, and I've heard it from many other people, that when they quit video games or they delete their social media apps, they felt happier. And also me, I felt happier when I deleted social media and stopped playing video games. It's been 2 years I've stopped video games, and almost, well, I couldn't feel the effect because I was still in social media, but even when I wasn't playing video games, I was still in social media, and it's been like 6 months, 5 months that I deleted social media apps, and it was a peaceful, good life. I still sometimes actually fall into the trap of instant gratification, but I could reduce it a lot, a lot, a lot, and a lot. Uh, there was days before I was in social media for 7 hours or 8 hours or even 9 hours, but now at the worst case it's 3 hours, let's say 3 hours. 3 hours that I've been mindfully into social media. Not 3 hours actually, 2 hours mindfully. There are most cases that there is a normal usage of my phone of 1 hour a day. I try to reduce it to 1 hour a day. But when I tell people quit social media or quit video games, mostly they tell, so what can I do instead of that? Well, it's actually a sad question that you have nothing to do instead of that. Uh, well, use your creativity to do something. I don't have any clear answer for that, but there are many habits that I suggest you to do. For example, reading, remember them. Reading, meditating, look out for your relationships, journal, and exercise. Well, I don't like to say exercise, just care about your health. It's health. Uh, care care about your sleep, the food you eat, or lift weight or exercise, whatever you do. These 5 aspects. And finally, yeah, that's finished. I don't have anything to tell you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked my videos. So subscribe to my channel for good things in your life.